be my spotlight, that's letting the world know I should be here battling for this. Get on. That let me know that I'm done with this Becky Lynch thing, which she should have never had to push in the first place because she was like maybe the 7th ranked girl in NXT. Like, people down there now are still better than her. You know what I mean? She wasn't a big player.
She had a good match against Sasha Banks, and that's what got her the call up.
I think what got her the call up was just the look. That's it.
No, it wasn't the look. She looks like a clown.
I think that's what they needed. They needed some type of space punk.
I think her call up was due to the match she had against Sasha. In a losing effort, it made her look like a hero.
However, after Sasha kicks her out the ring, we get Sasha and Charlotte. They do their little friendship finger flick, whatever they had going in NXT, because I remember you saying, oh, shoot, they going to start that little faction they had in NXT. I say, no, brother. The boss going to touch her.
And that's what happened.
Now, I've seen a lot of Sasha Banks matches. Can't remember them all. But when she hit the backstabber, which I think is called the bake statement,
yeah,
and rolled straight into her submission, I don't know if she does that all the time.
Yeah, that's the whole move. It's the backstabber over the back into the crossface.
That's what I thought. But, baby, she cranked back and was cranking and cranking. Fucking Charlotte tattoo was coming off. She was cranking, and I lost it. Yeah. I lost it. I've never been that hyped for a diva.
I think what sold it for me was post the beatdown. I think what sold it for me was Sasha's mannerisms towards Rick. She wooed in his face and did his little strut he do, which made it that much funnier.
Because Sasha gets it. Sasha knows how to. Her and Kevin Owens right now may be the best salesman in the wrestling industry for WWE.
Because they pull that heat from the crowd.
Even though Sasha is coming to the ring as a quote-unquote, let's keep it, she's coming as a heel basically, but yet she's going to be received. Rather, they're yelling, Sasha's ratchet, you got half of the fans screaming, no, she's not. Sasha sells. The little thing she do with her hip, Sasha reacts to the crowd better than anyone. Only person better than her with the crowd, pulling energy from the crowd, is Big Kevin Owens. Fight Owens Fight is the best at it right now. He does a great job. And speaking of Fight Owens Fight, the Rumble has started. You guys know who was the first entry. We know this. It was already told. As the Rumble went on, it became a great match. And then Brandon gets mad. So I'm gonna handcuff the show for a second. Of the third entry, how did that do for you?
The third entry, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, point blank period. Could I have waited a little longer for AJ? Probably so. But 3 is a good spot because you had to do something to put the crowd on their feet once the ring was empty with Roman Reigns after he knocked Rusev out the ring with no problem.
Another League of Nations member going as easy as he came.
Yep. And AJ spent about, I think they said 27 minutes in the ring, which for a debut is serviceable. I'll take that. I didn't have a problem with his in-ring work. I think they were more so teasing the Styles Clash more so than actually, not letting them hit it. It's just one of those things. Like, people want to see him hit the Styles Clash on somebody. I think they're more so teasing it. That's why I didn't go down at the Rumble last night. So I'm cool with that. I think his debut was a success. Even after he got eliminated, the crowd was still chanting AJ Styles.
And once again, before I go on this rant and lose fans, because I'm going to lose some of you fuckers today. I'm going to lose some. I know I am. Kevin Owens did what was the best thing you could do. First and foremost, AJ Styles came in. I went fucking nuts. I just was hyped to see him. I caught AJ at the very end of his tender at TNA. I seen him at Wrestling Kingdom 9, Wrestling Kingdom 10, so I've caught him, enough of him, but I know the allure, the legend of AJ Styles, so I respect him a lot, and I was extremely hyped that he was there. I was a little pissed that his whole time in the Rumble, he pretty much was getting his ass kicked, and when we thought he was going... Huh?
He did have some hot spots.
Oh, yeah, he did. I mean, squaring up with Roman, going straight at it with Kevin Owens as soon as they got in the ring together, going at it with Jericho when they got in the ring together. But when he went to hit,
I don't know. I don't think you noticed, but AJ and Kevin Owens have a history.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Seeing them go at it, and that's what I was getting to the point. The wrestling fan is very educated. So those fist exchange between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles was history meeting. Like, they finally met in the big leagues. Regardless how you feel about other wrestling organizations, WWE is the best. It's the biggest league. It's the big boys. To steal WCW Thunder, no pun intended, it's where the big boys play. And that's to see them both get to this point of their career where they're both there. That was an exchange of, that was more like we made it taps versus punching. It was like, we're here. We did it. After all them battles for $1,500 a night, we're here. And as the crowd was at an all-time high. AJ, they were going crazy for Kevin Owens, mid of AJ doing his finishing move, to throw him out, change the whole complex of the building. Dude, you seen people, hey, Vince, I know you don't like this, but you was not PG at that point. You seen the fans screaming, fuck you, Owens. They were pissed.
Yep, they went livid.
Bro, watched.
But then they rebounded. That's why I say this Rumble was better than the last two Rumbles, because they ran it into something else that people have been looking for. As soon as he eliminated AJ Styles, out comes his NXT rival, the guy he put on the shelf, Sami Zayn.
That was, and that whole exchange was brilliant, because as the fans are going crazy, Sami music drop, he comes out, he goes straight to him. Another hello punch. We made it. Let's make this work. But Kevin Owens has the balls to be the guy. Do you know the other 5 or 7 guys in the ring did not want to be the guy that throw out AJ with the way that crowd was doing it? Kevin Owens may be the reason I turned on Raw tonight, because he was the guy to eliminate AJ, and he just didn't leave it there. He said, it's my time. Bye, AJ. Bye.
And then he stole his time. That was even funnier.
You see what I'm saying? That was brilliant. I mean, don't get me. A lot of people in the ring will be afraid to take that heat because they're attention whores and they're junkies for their own self awards. Oh, yeah. I'm getting to you.
Kevin Owens did it for the heat.
He did it for the heat. And it goes along where I say they can make him the toughest badass there is, because he embraces that role. He doesn't want to sit on Vince's fucking lap from his character portrayal. I don't know the man behind the scene, but from the personality that he presents, he doesn't want to sit on Vince's lap. Paul, I'm getting to your ass. You feel it, don't you? You know I'm coming, Paul. He don't want to do that. He's not an attention whore for that fact. The rest of the Rumble, you guys seen it. There's no point of going over play-by-play of what happened. I mean, I personally felt like we could have had some more surprises. The
one I was looking for didn't happen, and that was Finn Balor. I felt like Finn Balor could have easily been in this Royal Rumble, but hey, I think it was smart, and it wasn't smart in ways, but you can always bring him up some other time. But I felt like he could have been in that Royal Rumble, but it's for other purposes that he wasn't, because my original idea was Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, and we see what we got out of that. The next big event on the Royal Rumble was Brock versus the Wyatt family.
Yes.
The Wyatt family did what they had to do. I mean, Brock single-handedly eliminated the three supporting members of the Wyatt family, Strowman, Harper, and Rowan, by himself, single-handedly. After even Braun Strowman had a decent showing, eliminating big guys like Mark Henry, Kane, and Big Show in the same Royal Rumble, where he put Big Show to sleep.
Hey, whoa. Big Show, please stop it. Leave. He fucking fucked up the finish. Because his big-ass foot got caught in the ropes.
He got stuck in the ropes.
Like, what the fuck? Finish, B.
He got stuck in a rope, but Braun Strowman recovered fast enough to where he could throw him out officially. And it came down, and then when Bray hit the ring as the fourth and final Wyatt member to get in the Royal Rumble, the three already eliminated Wyatt members jumped back into the ring and created all chaos. And they proceeded to, regardless of the rules, pick Brock Lesnar's big butt up and toss him over the top rope.
And that's what I like. I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't catch it earlier when you said like the League of Nations are such pussies that they supposed to be the faction to destroy Roman, but yet they single-handedly get destroyed by one guy every time for them. But yet the Wyatts, when they strike hard. The match is up. They're all eliminated, but no, they come in and get rid of Brock. Hence the T-shirt down with the machine. WWE, do a better job marketing. Don't release a T-shirt 2 weeks before the Rumble, months before the Mania with the words.
Well, I think the Down with the Machine T-shirt was built for the John Cena aspect of their feud. I think that's what the Down with the Machine.
Hell no,
that's when he was coming.
You know that's directed towards Brock, bro. That shirt got released 2 weeks ago. The Beast Incarnate, the Machine himself, the fighting machine himself. You know that's directed directly towards him. I have to say that, man. When I first seen it, unfortunately, I have become a conspiracy theorist and create theories all the time.
They came out with a Down with the Machine shirt when he took Cena at WrestleMania 2.
Okay. I don't remember that. I just remember Cena winning the match and Bray Wyatt being put in WrestleMania spots outside of Jericho to just lose to older guys. All right. Then the bullshit starts.
Let's go to the smaller elephant in the room. Roman Reigns getting carted out after getting attacked by League of Nations and Vince McMahon. Before we get to all that,
hey, first and foremost, the League of Nations showed what talent they could possibly have. They fucking destroyed him, and when I say destroyed him, I mean he took every powerful kick known in the wrestling industry to the face, and then Rusev crazy ass splashed him like nasty. I mean Rusev is just such an animal, and you can tell he's enjoying his time with the League of Nations because he has a smile on his face.
It's about time they put a little more fire behind Rusev and making him look more like a monster again in certain aspects. But when he goes up against bigger entities, he looks like a punk, which I don't understand. But the League of Nations could be built totally a lot better than that, but it isn't. But the Wyatt family shows you the formula to build a monster group like the League of Nations is supposed to be, but we're not going to get to that. They destroyed Roman. Roman, under his own power, well, technically they tried to strap him to a stretcher. He got up and walked under his own power to the back until about 25 when Sheamus came out. 28 when
28
Sheamus came out. He went out around 15, so that's a half of the match, which I don't care what no one says. You can talk the time and all that crap, and he needs rest. If a man like Rey Mysterio can last a Royal Rumble for 62 minutes at his side, going up against cats like Big Show, Kane, Batista, all of them,